It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. The punter and kickoff man Sam Martin to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken short.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Jackson on first down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, he's going to loft one. Deep lefts. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 23-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The first carry now. This is Johnson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
180. Zebra! Go! 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. I got you.
Now Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight right. 3 down.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going to run you over. 22.
Running from the gun, Johnson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Set. Waiting. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 48. Easy. Omaha, ready to move. 48. Hey, you don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Ready. Check 48's the ball. Let's go. Switch. Hey, what do you want? 48.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Alpha. 48 right now. Let's go. Better bring it. You better bring it.
On 2nd and 9. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Easy.
First down, Lions.
Slam. 22. 26.
The first down carry here for Johnson. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
Ready to move.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown from 21 yards away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. It's complete to Snead. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing is Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he takes it all the way down to the the 28-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Snead's got it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jarrett Davis just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Orbit. 51, Mike. Mike's 51. Give me that ball, defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here we go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Mike 48. Hey, Foxtrot.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. reminder, coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first-down pickup of 8. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
And middle.
On second down, Johnson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Lady! Easy!
Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. On first down, Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 15 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. He goes 105 yards on the kick return as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
That's it, baby. We got work. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Go.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
From the 38, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
You don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Record. Undercrush.
From the 50, Stafford. This one complete to Lacey. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Slam.
Hey. Alert.
Check 48's the mic.
To throw is Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Patrick Owasor, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On second down, it's Edwards. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. To throw is Jackson on third down. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Check.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Easy.
Check 48's the mic. Check
53. Ready.
2nd and 5 now. Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
To number 15. An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions 1st down.
Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And an alley to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 25 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They go to Johnson again. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, we go set. 280.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Lions.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike. Lady. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Jack. Stay 50.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
48 for Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
On second down, it's Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Banjo.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Throwing is Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretry good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Check 50. Check 50.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, it's Brown. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Edwards going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Lions will take over. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Matt Judon there to bring him down. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Johnson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it.